For Manchester United picking a new captain for the team, or rather removing Harry Maguire from the captaincy role, I think it was the best decision for both Manchester United and Harry Maguire. For Manchester United, we know exactly where Eric Ten Hag found Manchester United when he came in as a new manager. He has managed to build Manchester United to the current Manchester United, and I think it was the right time for him to pick somebody who believes in and he knows exactly he's capable of leading this new Manchester United. And for Harry Maguire, we know exactly has been really struggling with this stability at Manchester United. And I think now that Harry Maguire is no longer the captain, it is time for him to pick Harry and Maguire together and focus fully with his football career. Chelsea appointing Pochettino as their new manager was the best decision made by the Blues. I think Pochettino is one of the best managers in football. He has a plan for Chelsea. We've seen their pre-season friendly games, and I think there is some improvement in Chelsea team. Please, Chelsea, there is no sacking this time. It is now time for Chelsea to give Pochettino enough time and the right players into the team for him to do his calculation and find a way of bringing stability again to Chelsea. Newcastle selling Saint Maxim, I think it was one of the best decisions for again Newcastle and the player. For Newcastle, we know exactly the kind of players they have in that team. Very strong, good with the ball, and fast players. Maxim is very strong and very fast, but is not good with the ball. That's Maxim's weakness. For Newcastle, it is now time for them to get a new person they believe in to fix their win problem. Somebody they believe, somebody they depend on for him to score goals next season for the team. Now that Newcastle is one of the teams, maybe they'll be challenging for the Premier League. Maybe they'll be trying to maintain and be among the top four. And again, Newcastle will be playing Champions League. And that means they will need to get a good person to upgrade that position. And for Maxim's career, there is no need of you to stay at Newcastle to fight and fit into the team that they already have good players in the team. For the sake of his career, joining Saudi's Pro League was the best decision because 1.5 games will be enough for Maxim to be a star. In the last few days, we heard that Arteta saying that Thomas Partey will be staying at Arsenal, and I think that's the best decision made by Arsenal. Thomas Partey is one of the very important and a quality player in the Arsenal squad, and I think his services are still needed by Arsenal. And keeping that player in the team, that shows exactly Arsenal still believes in Thomas Partey. And also for Arsenal, we know it is one of the teams that it is being considered they'll be challenging for the Premier League title. And also remember, Arsenal will be playing the Champions League, which means again they must have good players and enough players in the team. And if Thomas Partey will leave Arsenal, he'll be leaving a huge gap in the midfield. And it will be very hard for Arsenal to find somebody to fix that position now that the season is almost on. And also just keeping Kilman, one of the best backline players in the Premier League. I think it was the best decision for the team. We know exactly who's are not stable in the Premier League table. They're in that position of relegation and not being relegated, and they're still fighting in that position. And having this kind of a play in the team, maybe they're convinced or maybe sure their defense line is very secure.